I'm pushing back in really slowly, trying to get to this field here. And I just jumped a pretty nice buck. I tried to get him on camera. I don't think I did. He was running away here. He ran out here. I jumped him about 40 yards. He ran out here. Stopped at like 60 or 70 behind this tree. And he took off, and I could see him go up here right towards where I was headed. So I'm going to take my time and ease up there. And if I can get set up towards there where he ran, hoping we'll see him tonight. But he was bedded right in here, I think, right off the edge of the field. He was a pretty good buck, so that's what we've been waiting for, to find that. Alright guys, I just got in. The wind's blowing pretty good over here. It's supposed to be about 10-15 mile an hour wind, so it's blowing pretty good once in a while. I was planning on killing a doe tonight maybe, but seeing that buck on the walk in makes me feel pretty good. He ran back this way, so hopefully he feeds out to the field I lost tonight. This day last year, I was sat right down over here a little bit, and I had an encounter with a really nice buck. He busted me before I got a shot, but hopefully it repeats itself and we have another buck down in here tonight. Wind's perfect, so anything that comes down here through here we should get a shot at. Guys, it's only 4 o'clock and I just had like 4 or 5 deer move through about 60 yards in front of me. They're all in the field now. We got a little bit of weather moving in. It's gonna rain for 15-20 minutes here, I think. It's supposed to ease up a little bit, so got some deer out in front of me now in this green field, but hopefully this weather doesn't last long. We'll have more deer moving out later. Deer just ran under me at like 15 yards. Alright guys, well, one of the does were down in my right ear and got a little into my wind. And she got a little nervous and the rest of the deer cleared off, so there's a bit deer out here in a little bit, but weather's calmed down. It's just a gust or two once in a while now. Mac. Oh man, that was a nice deer. Oh, I don't know if my camera was on. Oh shoot. Oh man. I think I might have passed out. Yeah, dude. That was kind of crazy. It all happened so fast. But this doe and fawn came right behind me and went to my stick. They were right there. She was smelling my stick, like literally at the tree. and you turned around and came over here. And I heard a sound behind me, and I looked back. I thought it was the fawn, but I looked back and saw a rat coming. And he came down literally to about maybe 4 yards. I mean, he was literally right under me. And I stopped him because he was quartering away. I couldn't get a shot. And he looked straight up at me and turned. So he was literally looking straight up at me, facing me. And he bolted back to about 30. He stopped right there, and I thought he was about 30, so I put my 30 right on him, and my pins were even hard to see in the dark here. It's getting dark, and it looked like it passed through him. It might have been a little back, if anything. That's what I first thought, but it definitely passed through if it went into him. So it's right there on the ground. I'm gonna go check it out in a minute. I'm gonna sit here till dark, hopefully. I'm hoping this buck's down. He was a decent deer. He's about the size of the deer I killed in my bow last year, which is, he's not huge, but he's a shooter for me, so. Yeah, I don't think the camera was on him when I shot him. It was just so hard because he ran back and I was scared he was gonna bolt farther, so hopefully he's down. Alright guys, I'm heading up to the arrow right now, quick. Oh man, I got hair for sure and some fat. Now that's not the greatest sign in the world. For sure hit him. Alright guys, that's my arrow. Now, there's a lot of hair on it and a lot of fat on it. So I'm thinking I might have hit him high. I don't see any blood on the ground here, but I think the best thing is to do is just back out now. Alright guys, after looking at the arrow, I'm not too confident in this. There's not really any blood that I saw right away. So I backed out, straight out. I think he was a little farther than I thought. That, and he was really nervous, so I think he ducked pretty hard. And I think I just clipped him on the top, so I don't really think he's dead, but we're gonna go in there tomorrow anyway and check it out. And hopefully, hope for the best here, but we're going tomorrow. I left my arrow there, so we're going to the exact same spot and check it out. Hopefully we got him. All we can do is hope. Alright guys, shot a buck last night down here in the end here, so we're gonna go down and take a look. I didn't see any blood, but I did see the tracks where he kicked up, so a lot of hair and fat in the arrow, so we're gonna go down there and check it out. Hopefully find this deer. Honestly, I don't think he's dead. I don't think he'll be fine. I think I just hit him, just nicked his back, but we gotta go check it out anyway. Hopefully we got him. Just had a bunch of deer on the edge of this corn, which is cool to see. They just walked in the woods. I waited for a while. I thought they were gone, and they pushed up, and I guess they weren't. She blew, which is really unfortunate, but good thing they're out here. Maybe I'll even do a morning hunt and then try to kill it down. Alright guys, I got my arrow here. As you can tell, it's just covered in this hair and fat. And the only blood on it is a little smear on the fletching. So I'm gonna strike off this way where he went. Alright guys, I followed his track for a while here, what I thought was his track, and I can't find a single drop of blood on it here, but I followed all the way back to this thick stuff here. And I think he's probably gonna live here. I think he's probably fine. I just hit him really high. Took off some fat and hair on the top. That's what was on my arrow, and then I think he just ducked a lot and closer than I thought he was, so just hit really high. Which is unfortunate, but maybe we'll get another shot at him. Maybe not, but we can get back in here a couple of days. I'm gonna let it settle down because we've been in here a lot. And then maybe we'll get back in here. Maybe have another opportunity at a buck for him. Same buck, so yeah. Unfortunate, but I guess it happens, so I'm gonna back out here.